Hi, all. I am Kevin Jason, first year MSW student of the college. I am here to do a presentation on the social group work practice setting with polysubstance abuse. So, so what is a social introduction to social group work? So, social group work means a method of social work, method of social work that helps the individual to enhance the social functioning through a purposeful group experience. And the social group work is a primary modality of social work in bringing about the purposeful group bringing about the purpose of positive changes. It is defined as a defined as an educational process emphasizing the development and social adjustment of an individual through voluntary associations. Uh, and we and use of this association as a means of furthering socially desirable aim. In group work, there has a group means more than one individual has to be there. So in a group work means in a group, so there will be more than two people, also more than one people. So social group work aims at the development of person through their interplay of personalities in a group situation and at the creation of such group situation as provided for integrated cooperative group action for common end. It is also a process and a method through which group life is affected by a worker who consciously direct the interacting process towards the accomplishment of goals. Group work is a way of serving individual within and through small face-to-face group in order to bring about the desired change among the client participants. So, what is polysubstance abuse? Polysubstance abuse means when a person use more than one drugs at a time. It may be intentionally or unintentionally it will happen. Uh, Intentionally, when a person unintentionally use this without knowing the effects of a particular drug or to experience that effect of the combination. On the other hand, unintentionally body substance use occurs when a person unknowingly takes drugs that have been mixed or adulterated with the substance, whether it is whether it is intentionally or not. Mixing the drugs never a safe practice. The effects of combining drugs can be more unpredictable than those of use of drug at a single time, and it would be deadly too. The people intentionally engage a polysubstance misuse in an effort to experience a greater effects from a multiple substance. The combination of these certain substance can certainly enhance the desired effects of the drugs. Polysubstance misuse also enhance the potential negative effects of each drug. The mixing of drugs can also bring unpredictable consequences in which they cannot predict the array and severity of the negative consequences. So, why it is near? How what is the need of social group work in this practice setting of body substance abuse? Why it is needed? It provide a positive peer support and pressure from abstain from substance of abuse. To certain extent, the participation in substance abuse treatment programs group work requires a commitment from all the members to attend and acknowledge that is not attending bring a lot or not treating the group times in and important will disappoint in groups and diminish its effectiveness. Then the second one is reduce sense of isolation. In a group, there will be more than one member. So one person will not get a feel like he will as like isolation feeling. Like there will be another person to accompany him or to give a company to him. So the next one is So the third one is witness to see others recovery. So in a group work, when a person in a group or when a person in a group, we are we used to see in addiction centers and all, where one person sees the other person recovery and get motivated to get out of this substance abuse. Then enables the useful information to the client who are new to recovery. So the people who, it means that when a person is new to the center, and the others will give the new person the useful information where he can get motivated or encouraged to stop using of this the stop using of these drugs. So then the next one is awareness. The group work enables the information about the risk and consequences of polysubstance abuse, helping the people understand the impact on this physical and mental health. Then the next one is goal setting. So it encourages the setting of realistic and achievable short-term and long-term goals, providing a sense of purpose and direction in recovery journey. Then positive reinforcement. Uh, Positive reinforcement, acknowledging and celebrate accomplishment of both big and small to reinforce a positive behavior and progress towards the recovery goals. So it will be a kind of a motivation to the user for the recovery. Like we have to motivate the individual, whatever he does during a small any kind of successful accomplishment comes from his side, whether it is small or big, we have to encourage him. Then the overall well-being in a group, the integrates the integrate the discussions and activities that focus on overall well-being, including the physical health, mental wellness, and social connectedness. Then comes the concept of social group work. So a group work means a group bringing the group of people to achieve a common goal. They are joined in a group voluntarily, and they are not forced to join. They are with their own interest only. They are joining in a group. So how the group work helps the individual? It helps in the mutual aid system. Mutual aid system means it helps the in a social group work involves helping people to help each other for a sense of mutual acceptance and adaptations. Then the leadership ability in a group where it improves the leadership skills of an individual well in a group in every group members. Action and influence. One individual action influence the other individuals to get motivated and to do it in their own way. Then group actions. Cooperation of group action. Group often incorporate in educational components where members can learn from each other, experience insights, and coping strategies. Democratic frame of reference. Social group work is guided by democratic principles in settings and achieving goals within the group. Then achievement of desired goals. A group often have specific goals, collaborating, working towards the goals provides the individual with a sense of purpose and accomplishments. Then comes the practice of social group work with the police substance abuse. So in the first stage is in a social group work, there are six process, and the first process is intake, study, analyze, and then the second one is study, analyze, and diagnosis, then the treatment stage, then the evaluation, then the termination of the session, and the follow-up. So in intake stage, what happened is that I formed a group among the substance use abuse at the center. At first, some of the members are not ready to join, but the trainee had a when the trainee started the introduction about the introduction when the trainee I started my introduction about myself, and when talked about the purpose of this group formation of the many people voluntarily joined the group. And the trainee provided every individual an opportunity to introduce themselves and build a rapport and trust among themselves. In the next stage, the study analysis and diagnosis. The trainee, after building up a strong relationship with the individuals through an effective interactions, studied each individual's problems and their background, their likes and their dislike, their strength and weakness, everything the trainee has studied. Then the trainee analyze each individuals what made them use this substance and how they reach to use of multiple substance at a time. And when initially they were using only alcohol, like for example, initially they might be using one alcohol. So after sometimes they were getting the tendency to smoke, and over that they might be using some kind of drugs, and daily they are getting use every time they are using the same thing at a time. So like eventually they are getting addicted to these drugs without knowing, without unintentionally. Then come the treatment stage. In the treatment stage, the trainee conducted a group work activity on the next day, and the activity was a group meditation. It is one of the best and successful for substance abuse group activity. The trainee found an open space in the treatment center, which is a calm and quiet, and I requested the individuals to sit in a circle. The trainee asked them to breathe deeply and scan and the trainee was scan their bodies and therapies and a manner of focus and positive emotions. Meditation reduce anxiety and shows a reduction in the misuse among with the addictive behavior. Then the next stage is evaluation. Evaluation stage, the trainee evaluate every members after the activity. It is found that there are changes happen to them with their behavior. A look of happy faces. The thought of addition is moved out from their mind, and now they were able to concentrate and they were able to get a desired goals among of themselves. In a group, there were peer support from each others to do this activity, and then come the termination process. Since the trainee prepare the members gradually for the termination of the session, since the activity is not required for any further. The result shows that it was effective and shown positive changes among the. Then comes the challenges faced by the trainee. The trainee faced the challenge like cooperation from them. The train At first the trainee found that they were not much cooperating with me. It's like they were unable to interact with me, or they were not showing any kind of uh, positive behavior toward any kind of positive approaches to me. So it was one of the one challenge. Then the second one is not like the the individuals were not able to concentrate on the meditation, and the trainee has to provide, and the trainee was provide need to provide them the individual care. Then it was very difficult in the center to find a peaceful, quiet and place. Since even many other additional peoples are there and they're making sounds and they are roaming here and there, it was difficult for me to find a place. Uh, then comes the principle which was used by the trainee. The principle to form a group. The trainee formed a group to do the meditation. Then the second one is the principle of specific objectives. The trainee used the specific objectives to meditate them, and the objective of the group activity is to group meditation, and here they need to meditate themselves by concentrating on themselves without being distracted by any other sounds or noises. Then the principle of purposeful work group relationship, the group work communication is necessary between the members and the trainee. The trainee has motivated has found a safe place for them to and and in a group they were able to build a rapport also with the trainee and with the other members. Then the principle of evaluation after the activity was done, the members individually in a group after during the meditation time it was given they were given as some breaks. Meanwhile during the after every session the trainee evaluated them, and they were personally also evaluated by the trainee. And then comes the outcome of the activity. So outcome of this practice in with the polysubstance abuse. The first one is the individual help each other to come out of the loneliness. So, like when they came here for the treatment, they were feeling like a lonely, like they were not able to interact with each other, or they are not be what is don't like a feel of isolation. So so the trainer was able to help them come out of the loneliness and try to make them interact with a group and the other members in the center. And also the training was able to give them a feeling of being valued by others, by the trainee, by the agency they are staying there. And and also the members were got motivated by the other members after started communicating with each other. Then they were able to set goals for their future life. After then they were able to show some kind of positive mental health, positive changes in their mental health. And then with the activity conducted over there, they were able to communicate with the peoples and members of the agency and the group, and those who were not communicating with others after this activity they started communicating with others. So to conclude this session, this practice setting, the social group work in the context of polysubstance abuse provide a valuable framework for fostering support, understanding, and recovery. By working together, individuals struggling with addiction can draw strength from shared encounters. This overcoming in the isolation that frequently accompanies substance abuse. The group setting fosters empathy, responsibility, and sharing of the coping mechanism, all out of which contribute to the holistic approach to the recovery. The activities conducted during the group setting was an effective for the individuals and lead a positive results in positive results to in positive results were shown from them. The group setting allowed the trainee to sharpen the trainee's skills in facilitating empathy and intervention strategies. The trainee emerged from this setting not only with the enhanced clinical competence but also with a deeper appreciation for the significance of social support to their recovery journey. So that's all of the topic. Thank you.